state of Georgia. She joins us tonight. Congresswoman, thanks so much for coming on. Who did this? Do we have any idea?
We don't know, but it's under investigation, and there's multiple layers of federal law enforcement working with our local Rome police. Tucker, I have to tell you, I am so grateful for our local police because they handled this in such a professional way. But we already know what can happen in Washington, especially at the federal level, where we're seeing the Department of Justice and the FBI there being used as political weaponry against political enemies. And whoever is doing this to me seems to be a direct result of the legislation that I introduced last week, the Protect Children's Innocence Act, because they called in and confessed to the 911 call center saying that they were a trans kids activist, and they are angry at me for trying to stop these awful surgeries, hysterectomies, double mastectomies, castration of children. And, you know, this should not be happening, but they're so angry at me for trying to protect kids that they're willing to have me killed, and definitely working hard to do that.
So here is someone who is attempting to murder a sitting member of Congress, a federal official, as you are, for political reasons. If there's a reason we have a Justice Department, it's to respond to things like that. Tell us, has the Justice Department jumped on this with all four paws to find out who did it?
They are working on investigating it. The person that did this used some sort of computer system. So they didn't call directly from their phone. They called in using some sort of system like a text-to-speech type of program, where they called in and you can't hear their voice. We don't know what their phone number is,
right.
But it's all under investigation, and they need to find this person because you know they won't stop. This is politics today. It's now political war. But I have to tell you, Tucker, I am actually really angry at what they've done. I'm more resolved than ever, and I'm not going to back down.
I believe you there. A rhetorical question. What's it like to be woken up at 3 in the morning with police officers at the door, guns drawn?
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. Sound asleep. You hear a doorbell, knock at the door, seeing flashlights, open the front door to guns drawn. And you're shocked, you don't know what's happening, and then the police are having the same situation. They don't know if they're responding to a horrible incident where someone has been killed or possibly could be killed, but they're there to do their job, and they quickly figured out that I was swatted, and it's happened twice now.
If you'd thought it was a home invasion and showed up with a gun, you would have been shot to death. So, and that, of course,
absolutely
is the point of it. Really a shocking story ignored. Congresswoman, I appreciate your coming on tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tucker.